Wow, really? How did I drown? That is
You
such...
forgot to swim and did not manage to avoid drowning.
Oh, I just figured it out. I figured it out. That was obvious when I thought about it. Glenn, are you over at Mega Master's house?
I am not. Mostly because he doesn't have a house.
Oh.
Oh.
We just full synchro all the time.
I figured
Why?
that you gave the same response because you were at the same location and you heard whenever he came into the Discord call and decided to join yourself.
No,
No.
I just kind of went over to say hi. What did I miss though?
I said the same thing you said when Draco said show me your
So,
the
watch
exact same
together?
thing.
Dude,
watch together
Full
movies
synchro
can be
hype.
purchased but not viewed on watch together. And
fuck that. Bye.
See ya. Oh,
I'm out of
he
here.
actually left.
Glenn.
I'm out of here.
Why does my back hurt so much?
I'm out of here.
What did you do?
I leant forward.
What the fuck?
Don't laugh at me.
No, like, just
What
the
was
circumstances.
the-
You're just like, ow. I drank bone hurting juice. Ow.
Say
What
what?
was the other service that you used to watch together?
Rabbit.
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 Rabbit?
Yes.
Glenn said, check your phone. I showed you my cock.
Glenn
Because I
says.
can't share with Draco. Oh my god, he sent me his cock. No. He showed me 3 bottles of alcohol that are chickens with top hats on them, and it's literally called chicken.
Oh my
Okay, this run has to PB now.
So Brian.
Yeah.
So you're a disc priest, huh?
Yes.
Get in.
Get in. Where am I going?
I don't know, just fucking get in there. Yeah. And that's how we do it.
I don't know. People are like, oh, disc is really bad, and I'm like, I really love the idea of disc, like hurting enemies to heal allies. I really dig that.
Personally, when I was a World of Warcraft playing lad back in the vanilla days, I was a lowly destruction wall.
Kinky.
I'm
Meanwhile,
not sure why I spoke in that accent there.
meanwhile, I was a fucking brewmaster.
Yo.
And that's like, I don't know even how late that is, but I only started playing
Pandaria
fucking,
at least.
yeah.
The best way to tank is smash drunk.
I liked vanilla world, it was fun.
Oh, so it looks like Rabbit does support Amazon. I'm not sure though.
Vanilla WoW, a lot of people tend to look at it through rose-tinted goggles because they're like,
absolutely. I'm not denying
WoW is so much better. And I'm like, no, WoW was garbage. Like, if you enjoyed looking at the login screen for more than an hour, and also the server constantly
I'm
crashing-
in the wall.
Should I have to worry about signing in on Rabbit?
Just not really, because it basically spins up a virtual machine, and then it spins it down as soon as everyone leaves. But just because I'm a paranoid jerkwad, I log out of everything before I'm done.
That was a thing Sonic used to have.
Yeah,
Was it
could somebody clip that? Like,
Yeah, working
what
on
the
it.
hell? What just happened?
So if you guys want to watch anything that's on Amazon Prime, we can do that as well.
What
You
porn
just
can you
have
get
to
on Amazon? What porn can you get on Amazon?
I haven't actually
Cinemax.
looked. I'll go and look.
Probably. Just
No. Cinemax is a complete channel.
Well, I mean, just like Skinemax, all the stuff, like softcore at best.
Softcore, what?
I have a feeling you're wrong.
I mean, I probably. I mean, why if I pay for something that I can get for free? Oh wait, I pay for Crunchyroll. I can't say anything. Never mind.
I pay for Crunchyroll. I pay for Amazon Prime. And
Honestly,
then I get.
Crunchyroll is the best money that I spend every month. Like, I've stopped paying for Netflix because I just watch Crunchyroll all the time.
But Crunchyroll has made a couple of really bad decisions over the last 2-3 months.
Who has
in my
like-
opinion.
Like not carrying Kizumonogatari.
And that's not a terrible
No,
loss.
no, like it has nothing to do with their selection. It has everything to do with how they've slowly been changing the video quality and how I continue to have buffering problems regardless.
Well, I mean, they're moving to a new content delivery system, and without taking the entire thing down for an extended amount of time and thereby losing a lot of money, I think that they give a little bit of a pass.
See, I didn't know that they were moving over to a whole new CDN, so...
Yeah, they've been trying a new codec, or they've been trying a new encoding method for a long time, but every time they move to it, like, it breaks constantly. So it's just this big project, and a lot of people like don't really dig too much on it. So I can't blame you for not knowing it because they don't really make it known.
So, am I supposed to go into these and actually see if there's any good hardcore stuff?
I don't know. Maybe.
Just find like the hardest, gayest stuff you can find.
Jesus.
I didn't say what kind of you know what? No.
Oh, there's the Alice Adventures in Wonderland porn movie.
Wait, what are you looking through? I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to beat Egg Emperor, but what are you looking through?
But the worst part is I've seen clips from it, and it's absolutely hilarious.
I can point you towards some spicy Undertale stuff if that's your thing.
Oh god! I feel like I'm
where
going to
this
have a
is
bad time.
Oh my god!
Say anime is real. Say anime is real.
You guys ever seen Undertale?
Oh my god! What the hell is wrong with all of us?
I really hope you TV so you have to record this glorious conversation that's going
Oh
on.
god!
Yes.
Knuckles! You were supposed to take your rocket!
Can
Oh
I
no!
just
Don't
admire
press that lever! Whoa!
that in the search for adult, you have the Cosby Show in here.
Oh, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
I just want this entire VOD now.
Whether I like it or not, this will PV,
So
unfortunately.
now I'm on the search for porn for Circle Jerk. Got it.
Oh my god.
My god.
Oh my god.
Time to be alive.
It's time to stop. Guys.
Shane, I really wonder what you do in these voice calls now. I really do. I think I'm better off, like, in the dark.
I mean,
What would your sister/girlfriend do?
Oh my god.
okay. Don't want audio.
Don't want, no.
No, I'm triggered.
I'm not sure why it sounded so weird when I did that.
What'd you do?
With, you know, with Bill Cosby doing the burn.
Zip zap zoop it back.
Just gonna slip a little something boom pop in there.
Welcome to the shit
Don't
show.
worry
Tonight's
about
special guest, Bill Cosby. How are you doing?
This is against.
Oh, I'm doing good, you know, I got the girl in the back, and she's completely awake and conscious, I swear.
Oh my god.
Now,
Yeah,
So Draco. So I guess that this is a small enough like user group that I can probably talk about this. But I'm probably going to have a Battle Network 6 tournament at MagFest next year.
Fucking get in, mate. That's awesome.
dude, nice.
Dude,
I mean, it's not BN3, but it's still cool.
I mean, in theory, I could do BN3, but the West Coast does BN3 tournaments in real life. So I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know.
I need to move to the West Coast.
Play Snake Folder, get Seraph in there, and just be like, Seraph, get in here.
Yes. But yeah, that's awesome.
Way
Dude.
there.
N1 Grand Prix is fucking.
But then you have to avoid watching porn.
I mean,
You're in a holy man's house.
Where is zip horn?
Oh my god.
There is literally a position called missionary. No, stop it.
Oh my god.
Christian missionary.
Hey guys,
Huh?
I have something really crude for you. Missionary and hand-holding walkies.
That is so lewd. Get out of this Discord.
This is a Christian server.
My virgin Christian cinnamon bun ears are sullied by your filthy mouth. Stop it.
That's a nice.
Consensual heterosexual sex between a married couple.
Oh my god!
This is a Christian server.
Repent, Draco.
Out of this house. Out of this house.
I like how we're sort of low-key insulting Seraphim, but we all know that he wouldn't actually be that way.
Insulting Seraphim.
We're not. No.
Nah.
Seraphim knows how to take the piss with this stuff.
Okay.
He does it quite well too.
Yes.
Also with the fun.
Saw, dude.
Oh yeah, it's flat. So,
Yo.
practice freedom.
What?
Practice the freedom-ing of planets.
Freedom.
Or as we call it, the Sonic fan game that's actually better than Sonic.
The bootleg Chinese Sonic game.
I could see that. I could actually see that. Oh my god.
That's a funny way of spelling Shovel Knight.
That's not. No, that's a fucking bootleg Mega Man game. What are you doing?
Wait, I thought we were
So
talking about
I'm
Mighty
slowly
Number 9.
finding that a lot of this stuff is important, but more choice.
Oh?
I just wanted to ask you very quickly, are we going to start discussing the games list?
I can't hear you very well, I'm afraid, Vladimir.
Or are we going to discuss games list instead?
Punchy's already working on it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm listed as an organizer, but it's Punchy's marathon, and for the schedule, he's pretty much just going to be asking me for certain ones if I think stuff should be in or not. I'm going to be making the schedule. Punchy.
Wait, what
Tolkien
on
instead.
set for?
Yes.
Hello? I said, when is the marathon set for?
Oh, the 27th. That's fine. Well, 27th to the 29th, I believe. Right.
Oh, yeah, Hero Pantheon, yeah. Because for some reason, Punchy thinks he's entitled to IPC for 48 hours.
Rude.
I did say he could do it, but still.
Oh. Well, then he is entitled.
Just a little bit.
I had to think about that. I don't know why.
He is an entitled little special snowflake.
But what shape of snowflake is he?
Hexagonal.
Oh.
Yo, did you just assume his polygons?
How dare I assume geometry?
Real
shapes?
talk? Okay, Brian, you owe me, bro.
What do I owe you?
Because fucking Hero Pantheon isn't the only marathon that I was consulted on what fucking runs should be in, if you know what I mean.
What?
I advised Resi to take Animal Crossing, really.
Thank. What do I owe you?
Show me your copy.
Alright, hang on. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I don't know if this will work. Let me try something. If it works, I can actually show you my copy.
Oh my
Just make it a donation incentive for the marathon.
Now I have. So now.
This is Animal Crossing, show me your cock for cents.
Wait,
Now I'm
no.
gonna have to
Okay, never mind. Okay. What is the character limit for name on Animal Crossing New Cross? New League.
Let me find out. I think it's 8 or 10 characters, but I will find that out for you right now, because I have my DS beside me. I think I know where you're going with this.
You know what's one
And-
thing that I completely forgot? Is
Math.
that Amazon across all its devices goes and decides to show what you recently decided to watch, and I'm perusing through to see if there's any good content in any of this stuff just for the meme, and now I realize that my Amazon account is connected to my parents' TV.
Oh
No, it's not like it was playing on it. It's going to be in the history.
And you can't clear. I'm sure you can't piecemeal delete the history without clearing it. All right, let's see. Hello, Rover.
I mean, like, it's not hard to hide because, like, I only have to quickly watch, like, 4 movies that I've already started watching anyways. And they take precedence over it. And they erase after, like, 30 days.
So what about your recommended?
It won't really affect my recommendeds.
It's not like Netflix where if you accidentally watch like a softcore porn movie, it starts suggesting lesbian and gay movies to you.
No, because still my prime recommended movies are like Iron Man, Indiana Jones, and all that.
Iron Man's a euphemism, by the way.
By the way, I didn't get the chance to say this, but hi Thanos, welcome to the stream, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Wait, did I lose? No, you're kidding me. What? Top Gun just stopped being streamable through Prime. I was watching that earlier today.
8 characters, Draco.
I didn't even finish it.
8 characters. Alright, I'm not really sure I was going to do that then, because I was going to suggest that if I can't see your cock, then you just need to make the file name send nudes.
SND.
Yeah.
SNDNUDES. That'll fit. Yeah. Send nudes. Perfect.
I mean, I'm going to assume that file name is a donation incentive, but still.
I will donate my own money to make sure that it's sent nudes.
Oh my god. You know I'm not serious, right?
I am. I'm joshing, but yeah. So like, I don't know. I'm really I figured that it had to be some act of God and/or Draco.
Look, I was watching the runs and it looks pretty fun, and it's a nice short run.
I'm really upset that I couldn't do it for BFB, but honestly, like, my little brother's graduating high school that day, and that only happens once.
Yeah, that's fair.
And there'll be other
My
opportunities.
high school graduation.
For the record, I would have come to your graduation and asked you to show me your cock in public.
Get it. Like, people coming to high school graduation as an event isn't really a thing here, so I'm kind of having you on. University graduation, though, like, again, like, my parents were there and that's it.
Education isn't as highly thought up in fucking Europe.
Careful.
That's a horrible edge. Be careful, Shane. Don't slip and fall. Your education system ain't much better.
Education
In fact, it's a lot fucking worse.
I mean, education in the U.S. is basically a meme at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
People
wonder
also
why.
don't understand the differences between the US and European educational systems. I see a lot of fucking uninformed posts, especially like, you know, on Tumblr and stuff, complaining about, oh, US grading is like so bullshit. You need like a 97 for an A plus, like, or like you need a 90 for an A. In the UK, you only need a 70 for an A. And people are like, oh, that's so unfair. Like, oh, it's so much easier. And the thing that they don't understand is that we don't use the same fucking grading scales. The US really likes standardized testing where it's like you have 100 multiple choice questions and shit like that. We don't mark exams like that in the UK. 70 is an A because 70 is fucking hard to get on UK grading systems where you would like write a couple of essay style questions and those are individually marked out 30.
Yeah, so what you're really telling me is the UK expects you to mess up anyways, and they're trying to aim for breaking up people into percentile scales instead of everyone's on the same grading scale. You're too smart, you need to stop being ahead of the class.
What I'm saying is that the UK doesn't use standardized testing. Like, the type of standardized testing I've seen in, like, American media all over, like I'm saying, like, I'll answer these, like, loads of multiple choice questions, we do not have that in the UK.
Well, the reason is
See,
because standardized testing in the United States is literally owned by a single company. All of it.
Oh yeah.
Pearson, yes.
Yep, Pearson.
So they have a monopoly on standardized testing. Oh, and by the way, now there are laws for it. So, yeah.
It doesn't mean, though, that either country has it any easier or worse. It just means
I
that
haven't
testing-
ever had a real big problem with standardized testing. What I do have a problem with is the fact that our education system seems to work towards the idea that you really shouldn't be thinking for yourself and you need to follow blindly into these ideals.
Like, my point that I'm
Like-
making, though, is that when I see stateside people, like, saying, oh, it's so not fair, it's so much harder here because you need a 90 for an A and you only need a 70 for an A in the UK, they're not comparable because it's not the same grade.
I mean, I've never I don't think it's fair to compare a lot of European things to American things or vice versa.
Like power plugs.
Our governments, for example, work completely differently.
Mhm. Like, they're just not like for like.
Like your party system is a lot different than how our parties work, and how a lot of our officials get elected is a lot different as well. Because basically, as far as I know, you guys basically vote for a party, whereas we tend to vote for candidates.
At first, I thought you were going to say you're voting for cancer.
No. But I mean, it would be kind of accurate. And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I've understood it so far. Like, I'm slowly trying to get a grasp of your government. That's part of why I don't watch a lot of Sargon stuff on European politics, because I don't understand how the European system works. I don't understand how the UK system works. I don't understand how Germany's system works.
We do vote for parties, but it is just as much a vote for the candidate. And the parties themselves have internal elections to decide the leader. Like if you're a member of a political party, like if you're registered as like a public member of a political party, you can take part in the vote to decide who the leader of that party is.
Yeah, but isn't there also like a hard time getting into these parties as any?
No, you can just pay a membership fee.
What?
Okay.
And then this is the popularity. What? At that point, it's basically a popularity contest.
Basically, yes.
That's interesting.
Welcome to democracy. Everything's a popularity contest in democracy.
Intriguing.
But yeah, like, hang on, let me just fucking... Here we go.
That's part of why we have the electoral college.
Labour Party membership. Join the Labour Party. I can join the Labour Party for £4 a month.
What? That's so cheap.
Why?
Yeah, I can be a member of the Labour Party for £4 a month, which gives me a say in electing the leader of the Labour Party for election cycles.
That's...
And now I'm going to see how much it is to join the Conservative Party.
Dang, you're going fast in this game.
Join the Conservatives today. So to join Labour, it was... Yeah, to join Labour, it was £4. To join the Conservative, it is £25. Cunt.
It's a lot of pounds.
Fuck off. Not you.
Damn.
But
Oh,
see,
but
like
if you're a member of the
I
armed forces, it's only £15 to join the Conservative Party.
What?
If you're under 23, it's only £5.
Huh?
Presumably because you're part of a demographic that traditionally does not vote for the Conservatives. Therefore, they don't want you to just throw your money away.
Like how it's still a pound more than the other one.
Fucking bastard, man. Like I've been making this point multiple times throughout the evening. In the UK, if you are like a conservative and you vote for the Conservatives, you are just fucking immoral and unethical. They are not.
Oh wow, so I finally finished defragmenting. Now I have to wait a whole another time in order for it to consolidate everything correctly. Fuck me, dude.
Well, I mean, if you stack a deck of cards, you still have to like, get them together so they're nice and.
No, yes, I understand that. I understand how defragmenting works. I'm not dumb, but
I
it's
just
still,
really wanted to use an analogy.
And I know why it's taking so long. It's because it's a 5400 RPM drive.
Rip. That's no good.
Of course, in the future, this isn't going to be... Well, let me also add that it's a 5400 2 terabyte drive. So the new computer is not going to have this problem because I'm going to have SSD as my boot drive. And then I'm going to have 2 1 terabyte drives that are at 72 RPM.
Nice.
I would get faster, but there's not much of a point to get any faster.
Yeah.
Well, for you completely
Boy, people still
you
hear
added
me, or did my Discord crash?
You moved the K.
You're good.
Like, don't worry about it.
Also, yeah, Kylo, I'm kind of concentrating right now, so I can't really read chat. I do apologize. Also, these guys are doing my job for me, pretty much. So.
Basically.
The interesting part that I'm finding with the US, with the two-party system, is it seems like one side seems to go off the deep end, and then the other side sort of comes a little more center in order to deal with the fact that the other one went off the deep end. And then it just sort of swivels back and forth with that.
You're not wrong.
Well, because the right was the ones that were going off the deep end about, I'd say 8, 9, 10 years ago, maybe longer than that. And now the left's gone off the deep end, and now the right's sort of, in some manner of speaking, sounding a little more sane.
There's so many fucking just differences just across the pond, though, because it's like there's the same like left and right spectrum here as there is in the US, but just they mean entirely different things. Like I've been talking about how fucking bad it is to be a conservative in this country. It's not the same sort of dynamic in the US because it's like
No, yeah, I know.
The idea that I get, or from what I've sort of perceived of like US politics, it's like if so you're a Republican, what does that mean you're voting for? It means you're voting for things like
things that are
arms, the military, religious interests.
Things that are capitalistic, and if
right.
You're a libertarian rightist, like I am, small government.
Yeah.
A lot of Republicans tend to lean towards small government, but you end up having bigger government happen with the right as well.
Right.
And in fact, you tend to find that happens, statistically speaking, that happens a lot more when I believe you have a right president, but a left-controlled Congress.
Well, perhaps the more accurate way, maybe, rather than smaller government, less socialized stuff. So it's
yes, definitely.
So like as a Republican, it's like you're voting for those sorts of things, and those are the sort of interests they protect. But you look at the same sort of thing in the UK. Okay, what do the Conservatives stand for in the UK? And the answer is honestly not a lot other than fucking poor people. They've been in power now for like 7 years, and they have pretty much almost exclusively been in the business of making the lives of poor people harder. That is just all they do. It's what all their policies are centered around. Like we had like a big economic crisis, and they were like, okay, we need to fucking start clearing the debt and clearing our national deficit, and we need to figure out ways to cut back. The main ways that they decided to cut back were to really just tax the poor more heavily. the richest people in the country have received tax breaks, and people who have been on stuff like unemployment benefits, disability benefits, etc., they've just had those stripped back completely.
It's also partially playing off this whole idea of like giving the tax breaks to the top of trickle-down economics, and trickle-down economics works to an extent, but it's not nearly as effective as people think it is.
No, it absolutely is though, and any attempts to try and make conditions better for working people, the Conservatives just consistently oppose all of those.
Yeah.
Well, like, how is it being executed?
Well, one of the things that has improved, because the Conservatives, again, you can also just watch Sargon's video on this because it is very informative, but one of the things that the Conservatives, like, were absolutely cornered into and had to backtrack on was that they had to outlaw the use of 0 hours contracts in employment, which is literally that you don't have any guaranteed hours. If your employer has any hours for you, hey, good, you can come to work tomorrow. And what it largely results in is that you have millions of people across the country who are employed by a lot of companies who may give them a part-time shift on the weekend, probably not. And they'll know the night before whether they've got any work. And the Conservatives had to promise to outlaw that. And the way that they treat people who are just on unemployment, the Conservatives basically managed to engineer a system where unemployed people could basically become slaves. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Like, I need to give details on how that works, but fucking...
No, like I understand the premise and how that sort of works. But that's one thing that I'm definitely... Like, I always like with politics is I can take the smallest little thing and see how it can sort of expand into... You know, you give someone an inch, they take a fucking mile.
Specifically, what I mean in this instance is like, okay, I'm talking about how they want to try and save money by, like, really squeezing the poor. One of the ways that they do that is in unemployment benefits, definitely. They try to reduce the number of people they could give unemployment benefits to, same with disability benefits. By the way, lots and lots of fucking people died over being judged fit to work because when they were actually not fit for work because they didn't qualify for disability anymore. There was a huge fucking thing about that. But one of the specific things that would happen is that, like, so jobs are being lost, and so you had a job, but you lost it. You're now unemployed. Oh no, now you need to go to the job center and find a new job. And the job center likes to run lots of schemes where you'll, like, go for basically work experience schemes where you will work, but you won't be paid for it, or you'll be paid less than the minimum wage, because that is legal under certain systems that you can be paid a fraction of the minimum wage. But let's assume
that's 100% bullshit.
Let's assume that you're on one of the unpaid work experience schemes. Then there have been instances where, like, people have, like I said, lost their jobs because of redundancies, whatever. They become unemployed. They go on one of these work experience schemes. They get sent back to do the job they were fired from for free. That is enslavement.
Yeah.
There is no other word for it other than fucking enslavement.
I can agree, that looks like slavery.
You were fired from paid employment, and now you are being forced to do the job for free, otherwise you won't get your fucking unemployment benefits.
Ridiculous.
That is definitely something that I've never seen happen in the US.
Find one word for that other than slavery, honestly.
Like,
It's what it is.
Under no circumstances are you supposed to give below the minimum wage unless it's a tipped minimum wage.
No, absolutely not.
That's how the US is in general. Like, that's sort of what I like about it, because a lot of people are like, oh, it gives all the employer the control, but it doesn't fully give the employer all the control, because, like, you can switch jobs easily.
Yeah, and like, let's be perfectly honest here, because we know how human greed operates, I'm sure you can imagine, and this has happened a lot, it's been exploited a lot by a lot of companies, you have this situation where there are quote-unquote work experience placements where people go to work for them for free without being employed, and the idea is that they're supposed to be able to get a job at the end of it. Of course the companies don't employ these people. What they instead do is keep bringing in new free labor, because
Yeah, I'm gonna deafen that for a little bit because it's starting to get a little bit heavy. I wanted to say I wanted to say thanks, Cronin, for the host, dude. I hope everything was all right with your stream. Also, Ice Kitsune, thanks for the follow, dude. Yeah, for those who are just joining in, usually my streams don't get all that heavy. Keep in mind, things tend to be a little bit unhinged, I guess, around here. That's mainly because I tend to be a little bit lax when it comes to these rules, but I don't know, as long as people are at least having a good time, you know. Because, like, I can understand that sometimes it can be a little bit too heavy. Also, it just kind of felt like I wasn't able to talk, so I kind of had to mute there. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for me. It's getting kind of late anyway. I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. But yeah, one world record and one meme run thing. Either way, yeah, thanks so much, guys, for sticking around. Oh yeah, Cronin, I got world record in Sonic All Good Future, 1544. So, that was something. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm actually just about to quit myself. So, let's see. Oh dang, my boy Zeddy is up doing some shadow. Nice.